More than 500 years ago, the world was smaller than people believed. Europe thought Asia was the only source of gold, spices and riches, and between them lay a vast, endless ocean that no one dared to cross. But one man, Christopher Columbus, a sailor from Italy, believed something different. He dreamed of reaching Asia by sailing west, not east. Everyone called him mad. Kings laughed at him, but Columbus had one thing no one else did: faith in his dream. In 1492, after years of rejection, he finally convinced the rulers of Spain, King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella, to give him 3 ships: the Niña, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. He gathered a small crew and sailed into the Atlantic Ocean, with no map, no radio, no idea what lay beyond the horizon. Weeks passed, storms smashed their sails, food ran low, the men grew afraid, they whispered,
"The sea never ends, we will die here."
Some even planned to turn back, but Columbus stood tall on the deck and shouted, "Ardur mbataurinan, witandran spur."
Hold faith! The land is near, I can feel it in the wind.
On the morning of October 12, 1492, a sailor from the Pinta cried out, "I enzun, vidasadrosin, adendrodin atsin."
Land ahead!
After 70 days of endless sea, they saw green shores and shining sand. Columbus had discovered a new world, America, but he didn't know it yet. He believed he had reached India. That's why he called the native people Indians. When he stepped on the land, he kissed the ground and thanked God. He wrote in his journal, "I have found paradise on earth." Columbus faced hunger, fear, rebellion, and the unknown. He risked everything: his life, his reputation, and his sanity. But that discovery changed the course of history forever. After him came armies, settlers, and explorers from every corner of Europe. They brought with them power, religion, and war. The native tribes, who had lived there peacefully for thousands of years, lost their lands, their homes, and millions of lives. Columbus's journey opened the door to a new world, but it also began an age of conquest. So, music softens again. Today, the United States of America stands as one of the greatest nations on earth, a land of freedom, technology, and power. But behind that greatness lies the story of one man's dream, his courage to sail into the unknown, and the price the world paid for it. This is the story of Christopher Columbus, the man who discovered America.